Finally, we're seeing human-shaped robots, and they're capable of so many different things, but why did we make them go straight to karate? They keep kicking children. Here's this robot wearing a wig to demonstrate its capability for subterfuge and disguise. Then Robo Liviera here roundhouse kicks this kid so hard he falls down 2 grade levels. That kid does not get back up. Nobody helps him in the whole crowd though. They just stand there and watch like, if I help that kid, they're gonna kick me next. That's what he gets for standing up to the overlords. Anyways, this isn't the first incidence of robot-on-child violence from Unitree robots. It just keeps happening. Guys, stop it! This is some John Connor shit. That's not all they can do. This guy took a group of Unitree G1s onto America's Got Talent. It's astounding to me that he lived. I guess they thought he was one of them.
Horrific.
So they can fight, they can dance. That's just great. So Unitree Robotics spent hundreds of millions of dollars just to steal my girlfriend? Nice try, fellas. But I'm about to hack into that robot and delete the line of code that keeps it from thinking her sister is more attractive than her. Now we're on an even playing field. The game is on. I kinda think this is revenge for all those years of kicking robot dogs. For years, Boston Dynamics has been knocking those puppies around as if they didn't build them with a spot perfectly shaped to attach a gun later. People get emotionally tricked by these things. They think, oh, it's a dog. I like dog. This is dog, so I like this thing.
Silence!
This is not the shape of a friend. This is the last shape that you will ever see. This is the dog that will be taking you out for a walk. To the camps. It really seems like the first and only thing we thought to use them for was violence. Unitree, the makers of KarateBot, have a bunch of robot dog models, ranging from Trypophobia to Already Has a Gun to Nightmare Dog. Another amazing idea. Put sharp horns on its head. Now it's for kids! Side note, there is something about all these videos that looks a bit computer generated. It looks fake. I'm not sure if it's the lighting, or if it's the fact that they move in a smooth and uncanny way, or that of course these are Black Mirror demon drones that should not exist. They held this robot boxing match which looks fake as hell, but then this guy steps in. It could be fake still, I don't even know. Definitely no sane person would choose to fight this thing immediately after it snapped another robot's arm like that. It is fitting that they made it fight a smaller child-sized robot, almost as if it was training for something. Although the state of robot fights could still use some work, it kinda seems like they're mostly only good at fighting humans. Bot-on-bot violence is just not really something they're interested in. It is, however, something that I want to see. I never really got into BattleBots. We get it, if you set a buzzsaw on fire, it's pretty dangerous. But the second they have legs, that's a different story. Apparently people have already remotely hacked into these robots with a self-replicating virus that automatically hacks more robots. So if you buy one, literally anybody can just vibe code their way into your damn house and then robot kick you in the nuts and bolts. You know what that means, right? This summer, karate, robot, zombie, apocalypse. 28 updates later. If a stranger could offer your dog 30 pieces of milk bone to betray you, you would not let it sleep in your bed. More like the last pupper. Even if the price came way down, and it's already pretty low compared to the lifetime price of an actual dog, I'm still never getting a robot dog. If I need to get myself assassinated, I bet I could find somebody on the street who would do it for way cheaper. They will not replace us. Maybe they just do martial arts because Unitree is a Chinese company. If it was Japanese, they'd probably stick it inside a mascot costume. And thank God it's not. Because if this thing was a giant Pikachu, then people would be on it in an instant. People love giant Pikachu. They would do anything for giant Pikachu. Pikachu's down! Medic! Medic! Please! God, not Pikachu! Take me instead! And it is fitting that the first thing America did was make robots deliver a burger, explaining robotics to an American. Imagine a hamburger. There is massive comedy potential in these guys. Any video of them falling over is just incredible. Their little handless arms are so silly. Of course, they still have holes in the middle to hold weapons of mass destruction. What would be the point of a robot otherwise? They're being introduced around American cities to get us more comfortable. Personally, I was surprised to see one cameo in a video of a street party celebrating the Knicks.
My mayor Muslim, my bagel's Jewish, my Christian Dior, Knicks!
When it rains, it pours. She like the way I like a living.
My butler robotic, my dog has a gun, run 24 miles to punch that child. Personally, I was never sold on the idea of a robot butler. Sure, you might hate doing your dishes, but is that worth $16,000? Plus, it breaks half your dishes. Plus, it probably gets hacked and strangles you with a pillow.
Goodbye.
Of course, it only really needs enough utility so that dudes can pretend they bought it for housework while they sideload their AI girlfriend in there. Unitree, we know why you left the mouth part empty. We all know. ChatGPT is about to go from sycophantics to suck-off antics. And if you like ChatGPT, then please have it write your hate comment for you below. This is one of the best video essays I've watched. Now do it happier and with your mouth open. I actually can't think of anything I want less than an AI in a physical body. On the other hand, Unitree also sells a mech suit, and it's pretty goddamn sick. This thing only costs 650 grand. That's less than the cost of like 5 Gundam toys. Pretty affordable considering. I gotta say, this guy's way too calm for what he's doing right now. So much time has passed since this thing came out, and nobody's talking about it. Guys, you're allowed to freak out. Mechs are real. This is bigger than jetpacks. How many nerds would do anything to be in there right now? It even has dog mode. I'd Pacific Rim the CEO of Unitree just to have an hour in one of these bad boys. I would go to town on that Code Geass. Imagine riding this thing to work. Parking it in your boss's spot? You're the boss now. That's how it works. Looks like I'm the assistant shift manager today.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Regardless of what I think, it seems like the robot overlords are pretty much here to stay. The days of Elon Musk failing his tech demo and looking like an idiot presenting a dancer in a robot costume are gone. Nowadays, he's just looking like a drug addict at a dinner party. Though I think this is actually a scene from the movie Poor Things.
And your sad face makes me discover angry feelings.
Though the Unitree robots are everywhere, Boston Dynamics has been awfully quiet, which is strange given how they're the local opposition, as well as the inventors of Spot the Robo-Dog and the first to market. Their humanoid robot is called Atlas, and I appreciate how it doesn't even really try to look like a human. It's got big shapes, more like Portal 2, less like iRobot. That's pretty good, even if it could use some help getting that thing in the square hole.
We have the arch.
The arch. The arch.
You guessed it.
The arch.
It goes in the square hole.
Don't get me wrong, it is still obviously a miscreant abomination and a just world would heavily consider stopping it. But it is doing work. You know, like a job. Karate's not a job, unless you're teaching karate, you know, to children and divorced men. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I do think these devices could be really good, but these technologies are really expensive to develop, and the only people who could really afford the fund robot dog research really just wanted another thing they could stick a gun onto. If you're in North America, pretty soon you're gonna start seeing more of these things around, and they're gonna get more coordinated. But the threat of a cyber attack means you really still can't trust them. So I guess I'm saying, just get a real damn dog.
No.
Take that dog.
No, he's
Take
sleeping.
that dog.
Yes, these things are not toys, and they are not safe, and if you see one in public, keep your child away. Unless they really deserve it. Thank you for watching. This is my first real video, so realistically nobody's gonna watch it. So probably you're from the future watching back on the backlog? And if so, how are the robots doing? Was I like totally wrong and they're chill? And everyone's married to one and the relationships are healthy? Must be nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please, please, please. Please like and subscribe. Please, 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 please.